You are watching Access LaPorte County, Channel 97. Coming up next is the October 12th, 2023 meeting of the Michigan City Sustainability Commission. You can find more information for this meeting by visiting www.accesslaportecounty.org.
All right, I'd like to call the Michigan City Sustainability Commission meeting to order at 4:35 p.m. on Thursday, October 12th, 2023. Could we please have the roll call?
Michelle Basta. Here. Tim Bauer, absent.
Excused. I'm sorry.
Tristan Hogan.
Here.
Bailey Chavis. Here. Brian Dabney.
Present.
Andy Jones Davis.
Here.
Laura Henderson. I'm here. Clarence Halsey, is he off?
Yeah, he's off because
Okay.
Beverly has taken his place.
Daisy Lee, excused. Beverly McMartin.
Present.
Nancy Molnar.
Here.
Faye Moore.
Here.
Angela Reynolds.
Here.
And Latanya Troutman.
Absent.
Absent.
Okay, thank you.
We do have a quorum.
Wonderful. I always forget to ask that. Thank you. So do we have a motion to approve the minutes for September 14th?
I make a motion to approve the minutes of September 14th.
Wonderful. Do we have a second?
I second it.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, raise your hand. Excellent. All opposed? Wonderful, passes unanimously. And then we have a vote here, and what it is to suspend the rules regarding the number of students, then appoint, I'm gonna butcher these names, Kamaria Holmes, Cadence Dawson, and Jaquan Davenport of Barker Middle School. What that means to suspend the rules is that we would just be adding an additional student, which doesn't really make much of a difference as far as, they don't vote. So is there any questions on that, or do you have an addition to what I mentioned?
We need to suspend the rules because per ordinance, we can only have 4 student commissioners, and this will increase it to 5.
So, but that wouldn't affect us in any
No,
other way.
no,
We just have to make sure it's all right with everyone. Do we have a motion to suspend the rules so we can have 5 students instead of 4? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor, raise your right or left hand, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Passes unanimously. Excellent. We should probably meet the students the next meeting when Daisy can be here with us. So we'll keep you updated. I'm super excited to have new students. You guys always do so much, and you keep us in the loop for all the things. So could I use your pen to sign this? I only have a pencil. I'm sorry. Better make it official. Okay, thank you. All right, so we'll move on to project teams.
We need to appoint them.
Oh, we need to officially appoint them. Thank you very much. So do we call for a vote to appoint them then?
Motion.
A motion. All right, do I have a motion to appoint the new student commissioners, Kamaria Holmes, Cadence Dawson, and Jaquan, is that Davenport of Barker Middle School? Motion to appoint them.
I move that they be appointed to, do you need me to read the names?
No.
Okay.
And then do I have a second? Okay, wonderful. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, that passes unanimously. Thank you for keeping me on my toes. Nancy?
Question.
Yes.
In the setup of the Sustainability Commission, is there an ordinance that set up the makeup of the commission? Did it actually say that there's one high school person, or did it have an unlimited number? Because we would need to change the ordinance to be able to put 2 more on.
We're in process of changing the ordinance right now. So the decision that was made today actually is a reflection of what the new ordinance will look like.
Okay.
That's why we suspended the rules.
Get that done.
We're working as fast as we can, Brian.
Okay.
And if you would like to volunteer for the committee, I would love to have you.
We could, I have a copy of it here if we need to pull it up. Was there anything else? Okay, and then, so we'll move on to project teams. Solar power options for city government with Tristan, Nancy, and Beverly attended Drive Clean Indiana EV Boot Camp on October 5th at NERC in Portage. And then Nancy and Tristan attended Drive Clean Indiana Drive Vehicle Demo in South Bend on October 6th. So, Nancy, would you care to tell us about that first, or?
First of all, Beverly and I were the ones that attended the boot camp, and then it was Tristan and me that attended.
Right.
Yeah.
I apologize. I
No,
meant
that's
to
okay.
insert a comma.
No, that's okay. Beverly, do you want to say anything about the Drive Clean Indiana EV Boot Camp?
Well, that was my first time attending, and it was very interesting. There were a lot of people with valuable information from a lot of different organizations, and the discussion was very enlightening.
Good.
Definitely. And Beverly was networking like crazy, as always. And
Excellent.
she met all kinds of really valuable people with great resources, I guess I can say. And she had she was able to introduce her coalition that she's forming also. So it was a great event. Tristan, would you like to say something about the vehicles in South Bend?
Yeah, the lineup was very interesting. I know they had the Ford F-150 Lightning and the Mach-E. It was a nice event. I liked how they coordinated it well with the supermarket that was already there. So that was very nice.
Oh, a nice community event?
Yeah.
Oh, good. So there was several different kinds of vehicles. Were you allowed to like get inside them and check them
Yeah,
out?
you're able to go inside. You're even able to get like a test drive.
Test drive?
Test drive.
Hey,
Wow.
that's cool. I know a lot of people wonder about the difference in feel of driving an electric vehicle versus
Yeah.
gas-powered.
Yeah, I mean, as they always say, like the more butts that we can get and see, the more
Right.
we're gonna sell.
Well, that's good. Well, the future, right, is electric.
Tristan,
so-
one of Tristan's Tesla friends brought over his Tesla.
Yeah, Model 3.
Nice.
So I was able to sit in that for a very long period of time when he explained absolutely everything in the car.
They're so interesting. They have like no dashboard.
No dashboard, yeah,
Just a
but they have a
computer.
computer
Right.
screen to the right there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, as Charlene said, probably learned more than I needed to learn, but it was very enlightening. The thing that comes through when you meet electric car owners is the passion that they have for their vehicles. It's really, it's tremendous actually. So.
That's good.
And Tristan, we're gonna try to get that here next year.
Yeah. Either next year or the year after.
No, 2024, let's go for it. South Bend's had it 2 years in a row, so
Yeah, I think
I think it's time to share.
But I mean, there's a lot of logistics that have to go into it, so I don't like necessarily want to say a date if we
Okay,
can.
well, I think Drive Clean Indiana does a lot of it.
Yeah.
So probably the only thing we would need to do would be to secure the date at Washington Park, to know we could do it. But honestly, I would like to see that move around so more people are exposed to electric vehicles.
Yeah.
Because for several years they were holding it only in Portage, and now the last couple of years it's been in South Bend. So let's come in the
The
middle.
whole area here. Yeah.
In the middle.
Green City being the hotbed of sustainability that it is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah. So your project is done with the.
Yes, I
So would you want to possibly work with Tristan on that for
That
2024?
sounds great. We should have that here.
I think if two people are working on it, it makes it a lot easier.
Yeah. I'll see what I can do. I think strategically speaking that you're like with the farmers market that they hold every month, I think it is.
Oh, here?
Yeah.
We have,
The
the
one
city
that-
one is it's from May to October, every Saturday from like 8 to noon.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'd be curious to see if we, maybe they'd be willing to do a partnership of some sort. That's generally what you want to do if you're going to pull people. You want to align it with an event, and then it's sort of already an all-in-one thing.
Well, the farmer's market.
Because there's the goat parking lot that's across the street there from the farmers.
Yeah, there's no you can always.
Yeah, we also have First Fridays in Michigan City, which is the event that they held it at in South Bend.
I'd be curious to see if they'd be willing to like maybe do the market and bring it down to the beach for once or something.
I would like to see it down at Washington Park because there's so much room.
Yeah, it's an excellent venue. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think it would be great for test driving and everything else.
Or either, is that lot, the beautiful lot, how long is that gonna be?
No, it's the hotel's going up there this year.
Oh,
This coming year, I should say, 2024, so it's gone.
Well, that'll be fun.
Yeah, so I say go for it. Thank you.
I think a First Friday would be good because, you get a lot of people doing, it's not that far. At First Fridays, you know, people come out from, but it doesn't start really until 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock.
But we could start earlier too, you know.
Right.
And the Lebesnick Center actually is the north end anchor for that event.
Oh,
And that's really close to
Right.
Washington Park.
right, it is.
There's a lot of avenues to explore
Yeah,
there.
a lot of things to
Yeah.
think about.
I love when we add events to like what we do. I like that.
I like events. I'm right there with you.
And that's part of our engagement.
Exactly. Well, that sounds exciting. Keep me updated, and we'll try for this next year and see what we can do.
Yep.
All right. Excellent. Was there anything else for solar power? Anyone?
there's no
You're
update.
done there. Okay. We'll move on to B, Electric Municipal Vehicle Project, Michigan City Police Department, MCPD, and Transit. Any updates?
No update on that front. Sort of been going on a little hiatus.
Oh, well, we can't do all the things all the time. That's why we have a lot of project teams. We've got a lot of stuff going on. So,
I'll send so many emails.
you know. Well, and that's it. You're productive, and sometimes emails, sometimes thinking too is productive. So thinking is very productive, but it might not appear. So good. Does anybody have anything to add then? All right. Funeral homes and crematoriums with Planetary Opportunity. Bailey, did you want to update us at all with that?
I mean, the update is that we're good. Like it's great.
All right.
And I have that article I found. So
All right, perfect. The article will be posted. We're gonna get that going. So thank you so much. That I know you put over a year into that,
yeah, it could have been a little bit shorter, but
you know,
yeah,
perseverance.
It worked out.
And
It's great.
and then they worked with you, and now like everybody.
Crazy how quickly they got to it. Like as soon as they like really got into it, because it took so long to like get in contact with them, and then like that day she got it up there on their website. So
Good.
It's very exciting.
What business are we talking about?
The specific one.
Carlisle.
Yes.
Your
The
number one fan right here.
excellent. Well, so that officially then all of the funeral homes and crematoriums in Michigan City proper then do have a planetary option.
They do.
They do. Excellent. Thank you so much. So that's a good option for a lot of people. We appreciate your work. Thank you so much. Yay. And that's everybody in Michigan City. So, right, like you said, Sustainable Michigan City is leading the way. So we'll move on to waste reduction garbology. Daisy, Tim, Bailey, Angela, and Michelle. I don't think we have an update on Washington Park right now, but we do have an update on the reuse room.
Yes. Okay, so I got a hold of Lake County Solid Waste District, and they, I'm scheduled with them going to check out their reuse room, and they said it's no problem to bring a group. I scheduled it for Thursday, November 2nd at 11 a.m. And if anyone would like to meet up and carpool or head over there with me, I would really love it.
I think
What time?
it's on the agenda. It's 11 a.m.
11 a.m.
Thank you.
Has Sachi Burns been invited?
I will contact her.
No,
Yeah, I haven't spoken to her since before.
just invite her.
Yeah, I can send her a message.
That's exciting too. Yay. I think I should be able to go to that. So see what they've got going on and get some ideas. Thank you for starting that. And I know
Oh, yeah.
Sasha was really interested in trying to facilitate as best as she could. So, and then if anybody has any ideas or suggestions, excellent. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so we'll move on to E, continue promoting Soul Smart Silver designation with partner Indiana University Resilience Cohort. Laura, Tristan, Angie, Andy, and Nancy. Nancy presented and participated at a virtual roundtable discussion with Indiana University Resilience Institute on October 3rd. Tristan completed an overview of what's needed for the gold designation. Thank you. Thank you, Nancy. The project team will submit updates as they completed to the senior program specialist, Kelly, is it Avies, of National League of Cities. What can we do to continue leveraging Soul Smart Silver designation besides getting a logo posted? What can we do to promote it and show it off? And then also our link, Getting Started with Solar. And you can find that on the Sustainability Commission government website page, and that www.emichigancity.com. There's /1214, but you can click on city government and follow sustainability, and we have the Soul Smart tab for all of your solar needs. How did that go for your virtual roundtable, Nancy?
It went really well, and we had over 20 attendees, and of course, IU recorded it, so
I'll
that
watch
that session is available to watch later. It was interesting because I was there, and then the sustainability director in Zionsville was there also, and both of us were doing this at the same time. When we were part of the Indiana University ERI, the Environmental Resilience Institute. And the person from Zionsville, she said, I'll have to admit, I didn't do anything that whole program. And I remembered her being called on and saying, nothing, I've been too busy. But she wears about 3 or 4 different hats down there. And her position in the city is only a part-time one. And since then, she's become one of the Indiana Earth Charter field representatives. So she's doing that also down there. Very active, very engaged. And then I said, well, that's interesting because they always called on me first at those meetings because it was usually we had done something. So that was fun to, reconnect with a friend from the past. And they're really trying to promote this across all of Indiana, get more municipalities to actually apply for and get the Soul Smart designation. So.
Good. And then you got that all put together for us to go for gold. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Did you have anything to add?
No, I have no addition.
Okay, great.
We're going to meet in November after the election's over. So we'll get together as a work team. And Faye, I have you down because you asked to join that project.
Yes, I'll be ready.
That project
November
team.
5th.
Yeah, after your NAACP Indiana State
Yes.
conference is done. Yeah.
Right.
So.
Excellent. Well, thank you. All right, working on gold. That shouldn't be too hard, huh? Right? That'll be hard, but we can do it, right? Mm-hmm. Especially since Tristan got all the details together, because that was.
I still think we had the documentation for a lot of that, and they stopped once we got the number of points we needed for silver, and they didn't count beyond that.
Well, that would be good for us then. We're already on the way, and we've been increasing in all of our sustainable projects since then, so.
Yeah, a lot of it for gold is pretty much like connecting the dots, so I don't see it being too extremely rough.
Okay, not as in-depth as the silver
Uh,
designation.
Yeah.
Not as much legwork, since we've already got our foundation going.
Yeah.
That's good. At least we know where to go with it. Excellent. Well, thank you. That's fun.
And I really have to acknowledge Tristan for going through that document and pulling it together in groups, and it's going to help tremendously.
Yeah, I mean, for me at least, it was just, oh, okay, this goes there.
Yeah, it would. You made it easier for people like me to read it. I'm
Yeah,
like, flow chart.
Yeah, I mean, that's why you do stuff like that. It's like, just, okay, let's break it down,
Right.
you know, make it as efficient as we can.
Well, thank you for doing that. You definitely. I needed the help. So, thank you.
Definitely needed it.
Yeah, I was like, wait, I think I can figure this out. Hold on a minute. So, thank you. All right, cool. Well, now we're on to Carbon Neutral Indiana, and there's some good updates with that one with Andy, Laura, Daisy, Nancy. We had a Green Drinks presentation for October for his book, and that's right here. Carbon Neutral Indiana. I actually really enjoy this book, and I bring it out and point it out to people all the time. I'm like, well, actually, you can do little things. See, you don't have to have a PhD in the environment to make a difference. And Nancy, you hosted it. Would you care to tell us a little?
Well, you attend?
I did attend, but I was very limited with
audio.
I did audio. Unfortunately, I couldn't watch because I was doing 5 things at a time. But I did listen to all of it.
Anybody that missed that Green Drinks, it is on Save the Dunes Facebook page. It was a live event, but it gets recorded, so you can go and watch it afterwards. Also, it has been posted on Save the Dunes YouTube subscription page, so you can go and watch it there too. You don't have to pay anything to watch it. Don't be afraid by the word subscription. That just means Save the Dunes has a landing site where they post all of their videos. So, feel free. I thought Daniel did an excellent job. And every time I listen to him, I learn something new and valuable.
Yes.
So, also he sent an article to me that I posted on my Facebook page, on sustainability page, Michigan City sustainability. No, I didn't do it there. Can't do that there. There's a page that's called Ideas about the environment or something like that, and anyhow, any place I can post, I posted it, and it is about the carbon sequestering and the ability to buy carbon credits. A lot of companies do that, and those of us that are actually signed up for and a part of Daniel's Carbon Neutral Indiana, we do that also. And I was so happy to hear one of the projects was to go around and to cap the natural gas pipes that are just like exposed.
Right.
And they're, just letting letting all this natural gas into the atmosphere. So there's actually a program in Indiana that they go and they seal off and they cap all of these. So that's really helping with our carbon footprint. And I love seeing that the money was, staying within Indiana.
Right, because they were originally planting trees in Alaska.
Originally, I was planting trees in Alaska. Mm-hmm. And Daniel's very careful that whatever Carbon Neutral Indiana invests in, that it's one of the certified, proven sites, that they're doing the work. So
trees in the ground.
So that's really good. Yeah, the trees are really getting planted.
Right.
And these natural gas leaks are being capped.
That's really good. I wasn't able to see how many people attended with what I was listening to, but I heard questions. He was engaging as always, and funny, and just, once makes it interesting, really, again, engaging. I don't know, that's the best word I can use for him.
Yeah, there were 20 people on Zoom.
On Zoom.
But then, people continue to watch on Facebook.
Right,
and
that's
then,
that.
And then the YouTube subscription page also, people will.
Great.
I have people contact me saying I couldn't be there and then I email them back and say, you can watch it here.
Well, that sounds like success then. I hope he enjoyed it and get the book. And
Two people are in there that are in this room right
oh, right, yeah, Nancy and Faye.
Faye Moore too.
Right, yeah, for your solar panels and all the work you've done for the environment. Thank you very much.
And Deb Chubb gets a shout out in there, and past Sustainability Commissioner Larry Zimmer gets a shout out
excellent.
in the book also. So there are 4 representatives from Michigan City in the book.
Right, and this is for all of Indiana, so the book is not too much. It's $30 full price. Sometimes they go on sale. I recommend it. It's worth every penny. And if you can, try to be carbon neutral. You can go to their website, and for my whole family to be carbon neutral, it's under $45 a month. Now I use less water than average. They said we only use 20% of what the average does, so that does matter and things, but it's for my whole family. It's not too big of a price tag for me. And you can do a part. You can do $5 a month if you want. You can do 10 or 20 or whatever, but I appreciate it the most because it's tangible and real and measurable.
He says it's about $10 a person, if you figure it out. And he'll just accept donations too. If you want to donate $5 a month, that's perfectly fine. And he's very appreciative of that also.
Yeah.
So
good
he
stuff.
found out some people didn't want to subscribe.
Right.
And the great thing is that it is tax deductible for people who itemize their income taxes. So
Excellent. Anything else? Carbon neutral? All right. Well, I'm glad that you had so many attendees, and I hope he enjoyed it. We'll move on to Department of Energy's National Renewable Energy Laboratory. Ed Shin, Shannon Easton, Tristan Bailey, Laura, Faye, Nancy, Andy.
you want me to just give a fast update
Yep.
on that instead of reading
Sure.
the whole thing? Okay. So I did send an email to Scott, and I think he's on his honeymoon right now. And I did request a meeting in November, so we'll get back together as a task force. And we're also adding Shannon Eason, who's the assistant superintendent of the Michigan City Parks and Recreation Department. She'll be joining us. Ed suggested we do that, and I asked her, and she said she was more than willing.
Great.
And she's the one that writes a lot of the grants for the Parks and Rec Department in Michigan City. So a number of projects that have been completed successfully, especially with the Singing Sands, hiking and biking trail. Those are really Shannon's projects. So I'm excited that she'll be joining us. And we're down to looking at that rectangular parking lot that's right in front of the zoo. That's the one that looks like the apparent one where we can put up solar arrays without interfering with the power boat races and everything else.
Thank you.
Tristan, did you want to add anything to that?
No additions for me.
Okay.
Excellent. All right, November. Looking forward to that. All right, on to Resilience Action Planning Work Group. Nancy, Laura, Andy, and that's with Kathy Sippel of Earth Charter Indiana. I know she's working with her intern, and she's been
No,
working.
she's in Greece.
Oh. Today she's in Greece, but she works with her interns. But she's in
She's been in Greece for a while.
working too, taking classes. So I know that, of course, if you're in Greece, you've got to have some fun, I would think. But she's posting actively on her page all the classes she's taking. So at least I hope she's enjoying herself too. She's got to be, right?
She is very much, actually.
So any updates specifically, probably not from her, but I know we're going to continue promoting the National Wildlife Federation Pollinator Sanctuary. If you guys have that at your house, take a photo. I've got one at my house, but I don't want to be the only one doing bragging rights. Be like, everybody look at my house with the carbon neutral sign and the butterfly sign and this sign and
So that sign.
that sign. And so yeah, it's and that too, that's just a donation to a .org. So, fun stuff.
I want to
And-
mention too that Dennis Britton
Yes.
actually certified with them.
Yay, good.
Supplied what?
He certified his garden.
Oh, certified.
Yeah,
Okay.
Dennis did, yes.
Good. And thanks everybody that asked other people. The Wildlife Federation garden. Do you know what I'm talking about? The sign.
I wonder, we have a garden club at the high school. I'm gonna have to mention that to them. I think they would like that.
I might have a paper that you could take.
Yeah. And schools are either 3 or 5 points, I can't remember which.
I can't remember.
And households are only 1. So that could help out Michigan City. I would like to see Michigan City certified, really.
Do you know how many points a school is? No? Okay.
Oh, 5.
5 for a school? Okay.
Sounds doable.
Good. All right, well, let's
for
do
a
it.
church or a business.
3, okay. Good. Well, let's get everybody. And again, my yard is small. My water source is an upside down frisbee with 2 rocks in it. It is a butterfly puddler, and it counts. So it counts. So it's if you have a small area, and sometimes you can even work with, if you have an apartment and an area in your apartment building, small area, just talk to the landlord. So, all right, excellent. Gardens everywhere. Now, Soul Power, Janita Scully, Faye Moore, and Nancy Moldnauer. I think we have some updates. Did you have an update, Faye? Were you talking about that earlier?
No, I don't have enough.
No, not for this one. Okay.
No, everything's on pause
Okay.
with that while they are planning for the NAACP Indiana State Conference.
Excellent. That's what it was.
So,
We're on hold while we're planning for that, which is what we'll
Yeah.
talk about in the next.
oh, I do have an announcement
You
to
do?
make, yeah. Our Michigan City Sustainability Commission is having an ad in the program.
In the program.
In the program,
So
and
good.
we're getting a full page ad, and I forgot to bring what that looks like, but it's pretty cute.
Thank you, yes. it
I,
is.
I set my nephew to creating something for us, and he's very creative because he works in advertising in Indianapolis. He's a professional. He does videos, and so he really did a really nice ad for us. It's fun.
It is. Let's see if it'll download. Here we go.
Look, I can pass it around.
Okay, yeah. This is the ad,
Sign it up.
if you wanted to see
Sign
it.
it up. It's good.
So, yeah, that's for Soul Power. So, we have a full ad.
It's got a picture of most of us also.
And yeah, we're down at the bottom.
That's cute.
Isn't that fun?
Has a picture of the Sustainability Commission last year.
That was when we got our soul power. I mean, our
So smart.
solar.
Soul Smart designation.
So
Yeah.
smart.
That's
Soul Smart
almost 2 years then, I
designation.
think. So,
That was a while.
that was a good one.
So smart. We got the so
That's a fun ad with a little bubble.
Oh my goodness.
Did you see that?
So cute.
Did you see the ad? Thank
Can we
you.
make that a little bit smaller, maybe?
Yeah, you can take it down.
Okay, there you can see the whole thing now. Thank you.
Okay, you gotta check it out. It's fun. Well, thanks for doing that. I do want to say thank you, though, for
Thank
job
you.
training programs with the Solar Power.
Commission. Thank you all
Oh,
for
yes.
that page. And I'll be sure to bring a book for you guys.
We do this, the Soul Power is in partnership with LaPorte County, with NAACP of LaPorte County, IBEW 531, Ivy Tech, Valparaiso, Work One, Just Transition Northwest Indiana, and Michigan City Sustainability Commission.
Oh, I should let you all know that we went to a workshop at the Building Trades Union, and their business manager, he was singing very high praises of the Soul Power program.
Great.
And he said that the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers really liked working with the NAACP and partners. So I really want to pass that on to everybody that's been involved with that. that it's positive for, for our organizations, but also it's been positive for the union because they have individuals now that are lined up to become card-carrying union journeymen, which means, in the near future, they're going to be making most excellent wages. So,
Yay.
yeah, absolutely.
Great progress.
Yeah. His name is Jim something.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, now we've got Solar United Neighbors, Faye, Nancy. Son has hired a new associate, Brian Flory, is that correct? In Fort Wayne. And he's collecting names for anyone interested in a potential round 3. That's a co-op for solar power installations for Northwest Indiana. The first 2 rounds were very productive and had several people sign up, including one person in the room, right? At least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it took
So,
until the end, post the end of the second round,
right.
for us to get everything together and installed. But we put on a new metal roof, and during COVID, materials were short. So we had to wait a year, I think, before we got that taken care of. So
The feedback for working with Solar United Neighbors has been wonderful. It's just been the process of what you have to do.
Yeah.
I couldn't get solar panels because I needed a new roof. And I finally got my new roof. But now I've got to wait for a co-op. So anyway, we've got some solar owners in the room, and some of us like to share what we spend a month, $0.
No NIPSCO bill last month, no NIPSCO bill this month.
So some of us don't want to share, and that's fine too.
My summer is $40 a month.
This is just
And then my fall, winter, spring seems to be $30 a month. And we have expenses because we are both retired, and so we're home a lot.
that's amazing, and see, it'll pay for itself before you know
Pay
it.
for itself.
Yep.
And the increased value in your home and property it's also worth it. So
Excellent. Well, go solar, right?
Go solar.
Okay. And then, all right, we'll move on to call it you, all of you, me, being green. Yeah, I've got green on. Even green fingernails, if anybody noticed. I've just noticed I've been doing some tie-dye. It's not contagious, but the fingernails are absolutely stained. So, super fun. So we're catching the NAACP state conference being green, and that is November 2nd through 5th. 2023 at Purdue University, Northwest in Westville. Public soul food dinner fundraiser, followed by a remembrance service for fallen members at St. John's United Church of Christ in Michigan City on Friday. For more information, you can register at www.indiana.
NAACP.
All right, there we go. nnacp.org. And that would be /state convention. I'm sure there's a drop-down menu.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Excellent. So that's November 2nd through the 5th, and I'm sure there's a full agenda and itinerary and all that on there.
That's on their website.
So that's excellent. That tons of parking, beautiful campus. I love the art over there. So
good food too.
yes, the food is almost worth going to different events, isn't it? I'm excited for you and all of the work that you've put into it.
Thank you.
And we'll talk to you again after the 5th. Okay, and then Earth Month extravaganza, no real super update. It's in the works, but Krieger Memorial Hall, Michigan City, and it'll be on Saturday, May the 4th be with you. 2023. 2024, yeah. 2024. That's a typo.
Still.
So,
Have you set the hours yet?
no.
But it will be the afternoon.
It will be after your tree board, and I have access to a trailer. Isn't that right, fellow member? To transport trees.
Unfortunately, we're not going to have as many trees this year.
Okay.
But we will have some.
So you won't have 10,000, unfortunately.
No, we won't have
Oh,
10,000.
no.
Fortunately.
Well, any trees are amazing, and we always appreciate it. So, and I know that you bring a lot, so it might be easier to not bring so many. You won't have to huff as many back. So, if there's anybody that wasn't there last year, any groups that was not at Earth Month Extravaganza last year that you would like to invite, we'll have room. I figured out the building pretty well, and we have more room in the basement too. And depending on weather, it being May, we could possibly set up a couple more outdoor activities. The Parks Department, I've talked to Shannon Eason immediately following the last event, and she was very excited to work with possibly partner. And also the tree board has been interested in possibly partnering and really working with us, not just being a vendor. So
that would be
full on partners. So that would be great if that is still possible. That is, don't quote me on that.
Okay.
That's
I'll
possible.
have to get it cleared.
So, but it
That'd be
is,
awesome.
yeah. Those have been brought up, and that would be really, really cool if we could do that, because that's a fun time, and you like the engagement, and I do too. So, is there any comments or questions on that yet? All right. Board comments?
I found Jim's last name,
Okay.
so I want to acknowledge him. Jim Clarida, Clarida. So he was the one that's with the LaPorte, Stark, and Pulaski Building and Construction Trades Council.
Okay. Thank you. All right, any other board comments? Board comments, 3 times, right? Going once, going twice. Public comments, you're the public today. Public comments, public comments. Okay. Announcements.
We have our next green drinks set up, and I'm very excited about it, so let me pull that up on my phone.
Sure, while you're waiting, I will announce that the city of Porter officially has a sustainability commission.
Oh, phenomenal. Oh, that is such great.
It passed, it's official. Tara Duffy, who has been here with us for previous meetings to see how we do things, told me herself that it is official. And she's very excited, and she'll keep us
What's her name
updated.
again?
Tara Duffy. Taraduffie. She was on their town planning as well, and very involved in all the things. So that's the city of Porter, not county, the city. I know a lot of times we get, Portage, Porter, all that mixed up. Porter. So congratulations, super proud of you guys.
Absolutely. And we can count that as one of our
Right?
babies or spawns
Right.
or whatever.
Exactly. Yes. It's all about the networking.
Absolutely it is. Okay, the next Green Drinks is on November 2nd, which is always the first Thursday of the month. And it will be a virtual meeting, as we always have them, available on Zoom and also Save the Dunes Facebook Live. And
And what time is that?
6:30. And what did she send me? Okay.
The virtual, you get people from all over the place, even Canada.
I think I received too many separate emails on the same topic.
Oops.
Green
I'm
drinks.
sorry.
Oh, no worries.
This is what happens when you don't string your responses together and
Oh,
you
right.
send a separate email every single time. And I always ask people to try to string them together. Lindsay Olsen, Olsen, she's an environmentalist and an artist. And I've seen some of her artwork, and it's really interesting. So her program is going to focus around the Wetlands Initiative,
Oh,
which is a
nice.
worldwide organization. They've done restoration work in Greece, and they're also working here in Northwest Indiana now. And her artwork it's very beautiful, because it's like in those muted tones like you see in the wetlands. And she does these, I don't know, they're sort of like collars or something, but she'll be sharing her artwork with us and then also talking about the work that they're doing specifically in our area. The presentation is going to be called Our Once and Future Wetlands, Art, Ecology, and Engineering.
I have an announcement. Potawatomi Audubon will have a meeting Monday, October 16th at 5 p.m. at LaPorte, the Port Library Exchange Building, which is right across this, well, not right across, but catty corner across the street from the the regular old library. Our featured guest will be Billy Warren, who is a member of the Pokagon Band of Potawatomi and very much involved in ecology from an indigenous point of view. So it should be a very interesting meeting, and public is invited. So
Can you go over the dates and the time once again, please, Laura?
it is October 16th, Monday. It will be 5 p.m. at LaPorte Library Exchange Building. I'll be upstairs in the classroom.
And my understanding is that Exchange Building is across the street from the main library?
It's across and offset by one block.
Oh,
The
okay,
address
so
is
Kitty Corner.
807 Indiana Avenue.
Would you call that adjacent? I like that word.
Not
Kitty
really.
corner. But it's not quite kitty corner, 'cause it's in the middle of the block.
Kitty Corner,
It's
in
near,
the middle of the block. Okay.
All right. Well, that's, wow, so many
That's very-
announcements.
And Billy, if you haven't heard her present, it is so worth going and hearing her because the depth of her spiritual connections and also the depth of her knowledge. She bridges across Native Indigenous medicines and then also embraces and understands Western culture and our way of dealing with illness. So she's phenomenal. That's all I can say. Once you've been in her presence, you never forget her, ever.
Is there an event for that on Facebook or anything I could share?
there probably is.
Okay.
I don't make them, Mary Nell makes those.
I'll try to
But there
keep,
probably is one.
I do try to share those things when I
Yeah.
notice.
Okay.
Okay. But if I don't notice, you can always let me know and I'll share.
Thanks.
So, any other announcements? Announcements. Okay, do I have a motion to adjourn?
I so moved.
Do I have a second?
We all want to stay.
Okay, somebody second. Somebody second it.
In a second.
Can I
All
say
right, we have a second. All in favor?
I
All right, we're adjourned at 5:21 on October 12th, Thursday.
record time.